Big old concrete beams they are, aren't they? Like you say, they've got the stalactites on them. Crazy. Look at the frames of the windows go. There's part of the window there, look. You are? Yeah. Sneezed on it. That's interesting, isn't it? That would have been electrics or something, I'd imagine. Yeah, look at all the electric connectors there, look. Coming down to it. Wow. Oh, look, it's falling in, look. Yep. Okay. Yeah, there you go. This might have been some kind of gatehouse into the part further down, mightn't it? Anyway, oh, look at me out. Yeah. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm out with my son, Ben, out with Neil from NWP Exploring, and out with Purple from Purple Vision. And we are at another abandoned RAF site, Finmere, we're at. And we're just having a look around. Don't know a great deal about it. Apparently it's shut in 1945. Parts of it are still actually active now as an aerodrome, I believe. And there's also a big Sunday market on down here, which a lot of people from around this area would know about. So we're just having a wander around, and that's it really. And we'll show you what we find. So we've done a little bit of Googling. So Finmere was part of the sort of Bicester group of airfields, so operational training units, where they were learning how to fly Wellington bombers for raids over Europe. And you'll see, I'm doing a video about RAF Rescue as well, which went on to be the rocket propulsion testing laboratories thing. And that was part of the same group as well, again, OTU stuff. But yeah, we just stumbled upon this building as well. This is quite an impressive looking place. Little wren down there. Hello, mate. But look at this. Wow. We don't often see things like this.
This would have been an actual main army barracks, I would have thought.
Yeah. So Neil said that then after the war, it was used to store surplus ammunition. But that is ready to go. Look at that. That is going to go.
Oh shit, yeah.
Very soon. I mean, you can see they've been in and coppiced these trees a little bit. But I mean, it's as a building now, it's completely useless. And you'll not put that back to any... Oh. Didn't put my big thick trousers on. I keep forgetting that. I'm going out doing these things. Look at the crack there. Wow. That is really ready to go. Yeah, I'm not even going to step in there. I'll just put the camera in. But yeah, look up there. I don't know what they are. They're interesting.
There's only fireplaces in there.
Not that I can see. But yeah, I mean, it is military, I would say. I don't think this is an old house that just happened to be in the woods. Yeah. And then over there, I did notice a concrete pad as well. Oh, and where Ben is, back there, there's another little building. Yeah, you want to be careful around that one, Perps. That is lit. Could be, yeah. You'd get a vehicle in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's true.
So this is the back of it. Yeah, it could be. Oh, there's a chimney. So they see the chimney stack going up there. Well, I'm not even sure it is because it sort of just stopped. Strange. But yeah, maybe they're just strengthening pillars or something. There you go. Anyway, we're going to continue over this way and have a look at some other stuff. Right, I've just noticed that I've just taken loads of photos instead of videos. But there's bits we'll go back and have a look at in a second. But just down here, there is...
Literally what you just looks like an ammunition storage. bunker.
Wow, look at that. I can't see.
Can you see him?
I think so, yeah. And then in there, the same, look. I don't think this is ammunition storage.
No, it just seems like
This is,
air to go through.
yeah. This is just a...
Strange one, yeah. I don't know what's in these.
Try not to blind him. If you want this clip, just shout, mate.
No, it's alright, I've got it, mate.
I've got him going in and coming out.
That's alright.
Send it to you.
What you saying, Ben?
Huh?
What you saying?
I think you can get down there.
Yeah, I'm going to go and have a look. Right, never want to shy away from a hole to go in. I'm just going to have a look in here as well.
Not old, it's like it would have been a more open space. And then they've bricked
Ooh.
it up more recently.
And in we go. Oh, it is a little bit claustrophobic in here. Oops. So yeah, look at this. And these are, you can see, this is actually down here. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. Wow. It goes on a long way as well. That is a long tunnel. I'm not going to clamber any further along. Ben's just pointed out that this brickwork looks newer, but I think it's just because it's protected, Ben.
Yeah, it could well
But
be,
you can see this is all swelling now. So this is reinforced concrete, but the steel is now, obviously the moisture's getting to the steel and it's blowing the concrete. So I'm not going to go too far in because it could go at any point. But there you go. I've got a welcoming committee here, look. There we go. Yeah, interesting. I don't know what that is, to be fair. Just grab that, somebody, please.
Might as well film this one. Oh yeah. Clips to send to Jamie.
I'm not good at this, am I? How did you do it, Ben?
Backwards.
What's your collapse after me?
Hold on, mate.
After...
There we go. Look at that.
There we go. But yeah, so you can actually see the top of it as well. So it runs that whole length. There was a building on top. You can see where the building came round the corner. Why it's got a cellar underneath it, I don't really know. But anyway, there you go. I'm going to have to go back and do some bits on those towers because I didn't take any video footage, but that's fine. We'll come back and do them bits in a bit. So it's something, we're not really sure. Again, somebody might be able to tell us. But I mean, it seems a lot of work to go to just to put a building on top of it. Why not just put sink concrete footings in the ground? Anyway, I'm wandering. Right, let's go back to this then. I just took a lovely photo of myself looking at it, but ideally I want to take some video because otherwise it's just a lot of still photos. So I think it's probably a water tower. Probably about 6 metres tall, 3 metres round the base, 2 metres round this side, and then inside here, I've already seen it myself. You can see that it goes upwards to that there, which I think has probably been blocked off because you've got these footholds here to clamber up the side, and they don't go anywhere. So I would imagine that it used to go up there. Water pipes, I think. So it's probably a kind of water tower. But then, let me just clamber out the way. It's an interesting thing out here I've noticed as well, is there was more to the building just here. I'm shining at my torch, don't really need that. But yeah, and then over here, let's go and have a look at the other one now. There's another tower, and that one's different. You know, often with military sites, everything's the same. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But interestingly, these two towers are actually quite different. So I'm going to clamber over there, and I'll join you back in a second. Nearly there. Bit of a clamber to get round to it. The interesting thing is that the bit of video you've just seen where I was under the ground, if you like, it's actually underneath this platform, which to me just seems like a floor. I mean, that's interesting because that looks, yeah, I mean, what is that? Is that a wall that's fallen or something? I don't know. Interesting. Don't know, but yeah, this is what we'll come to look at, is this tower, because it is a bit different than the other one. Yeah, so this, you can see the straight line here with a sort of 2.5 foot drop there. That is the top of that sort of underground bit. It's obviously not underground, it's under this concrete, but it's all built on a great big platform. Right, then this tower, it's quite a tall one, this, probably about 10 metres. You can actually see where the tree up there, probably won't see it on the camera, let me see if I can zoom a touch. Where the tree is rubbing against the building, it's actually wearing the brick down. Obviously it's a very still day today, but yeah, inside here, obviously a big water pipe, and then lots of birds' nests up there, look. And yeah, definitely, it must have been water. I mean, look at all these pipes inside here. Yeah, but yeah, this is all the detritus of the bird's nest, I think. Anyway, now actually taking some videos, let's go back to join it with the rest of them. But again, over here, I'm saying let's go and join the rest of them. This is another platform. I don't know whether it shows up on the video, but you've got very square edges here, very straight edges. There's actually a bit of brickwork there, I think. Oh no, that's not, that's a tree. But it looks like there's something over here. There is something over here. What is this? Interesting. What is that? Again, you've got the concrete on the ground, and it leads. Ouch. Ouch, that's... Wow. So we've seen this kind of thing before at RAF Spanhoe. And if I remember correctly, it was something to do with fuel storage. Looking at the comments that were on Purple's videos, I think it was. Again, I might be wrong, I don't know, but you can see it's brick built, and then it has this sort of, it's almost like a really bad maze. And then this one does actually have an entrance through. The ones up at Spanhoe don't have that. So I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a beautiful day to come out and explore and just get a bit of fresh air into the lungs and try and work out some of our military history. So this is the other end of that platform, look. Wow, look at this. We torch on. Oh look, wow. So they've got these, I don't understand why they would have done that. I mean, maybe access to services or something, but it seems like overkill. I mean, that's a big old thick piece of concrete, that, isn't it? That's a good, getting on for 8 inches thick. Yeah. And then that water tower's just there, so, I don't know. It wouldn't have had water in it. Anywho, I don't know where they've gone now, I can't even hear them. I'm lost in the woods on my own. Oh my goodness. A little bit like Hansel and Gretel. Right, I'm going to try and find them, and I will be back with you very shortly. Right, so one of the little problems that you have with this, what is it that I've got, DJI Osmo, is the same button that flips the camera around is the button that changes it between camera and film. So every now and then I'll just press it and it goes, but you have to press it 3 times to flip it around. So sometimes you'll hear me going, come on, turn around. But yes, I'm being followed here by Ben, look. But what I wanted to, I've just been in a Stanton shelter over there, but there's another one that's a little bit easier to get to here, I think. So I'm going to try flipping you around and not turn you off camera, off video. There we go, we did it. Well done, me. So this is what is known as a Stanton shelter, and you'll probably have seen, if you watched Purple's videos, or even some of mine, I think we've been in these. And so these were precast away from site, dig a bit of a trench, and you'd put one of these in a day. And it just serves as a bit of protection against shrapnel or anything. It wouldn't absorb a bomb. But this is, okay, so the one I've just been in is different than this. It has a little antechamber at the end. This doesn't, or it looks like it might have done though. But yeah, so they'd dig a trench, they'd get these precast concrete sections, and they'd just literally bolt them together. And I reckon, you know, a squadron of soldiers or RAF chaps would probably get this built in a day, to be fair. So that is what we know as a Stanton shelter. Oh, there you go. That's what they look like. Almost like a cathedral. Anyway. There we go. I'm still filming. I didn't turn it off then. So we're going to carry on looking and see what we see. But it is very much broken down. And you can see over here that the trees are actually doing a lot of that work if you look at the roots of the trees, they're actually bringing up the concrete. I think what I'm actually standing on now is probably a base of a building, because there's no big trees growing out of it. But over there, you can see these trees have blown down in the recent storms probably, and they're actually bringing up the concrete.
Yeah, that one over there is quite a good.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of brickwork on it, isn't there? Yeah. So anyway, let's continue on, see what we can see. There's another shelter there. So I've not even been over to that, but when you get in the woods and you've not done this yourself, they literally hide, and then you suddenly see a straight line that shouldn't be there. And obviously you've got this tree that's fallen, that's nice, straight line, but then further back there's another straight line, but it's also level with the horizon. So yeah, that's what we're looking at over there. That's a Stanton shelter. Anywho, let's carry on. Where are we going now? Oh, so down there you can see into the other end of that underground bit.
That's there. Really? See if we can get out. No, I'm sure there was a path there.
There is. You remember those up at Spano, and we saw those buildings that look like really bad mazes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's one down there, but it does have an entrance through the middle of it. Yeah, I think there was some kind of fuel thing, weren't they, to stop explosions if the fuel went up.
I'm sure that's what the comments said.
Yeah, that's what I've said, if I've videoed it. Right, and you can see. Yeah. No, but there is a building down there. Yeah, but look at this is what we're saying about the woodland is now bringing this down itself. It's claimed it back, or he's claiming it back. And you know, in 100 years, most of this will be completely gone. And probably people won't even know that it was ever here. And that's kind of one of the reasons that we do this. But let's be perfectly honest, YouTube ain't going to be around forever, is it? These buildings and the memories of the war are probably more lasting than YouTube will ever be. Anyway. Well, yeah, he says he's worried about the stuff on his hard drive. I've seen his hard drive. I'd be worried as well. Yeah. Right, anyway, looking down here. We've just come back to this tower. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I've filmed it, but I did say it looks like the youth around here have put that little ladder at the bottom of the tower there. I mean, it'd be fun to try, but I'm heading towards sort of 17 stone now, and I'm not sure that brickwork could actually support my weight. Yeah, but would you get from there to there? Yeah. You reckon you would? It's getting down afterwards. You gonna go for it?
It's where to try, isn't it? It's more this I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's even got my name on it.
Does it?
Yeah. Really? Yeah. Michael.
I think you're a long way from that.
Yeah, but I also think I can do it. So.
It is a long way to fall. And that's iron rested. I should have given him a camera.
Oh.
Good morning, bastards. Yeah, just a little room, there's not much in there. What are you doing?
Definitely your son.
Yeah. This is the bit though. It's always the coming down that's the difficult bit, because I said this the other week when we were up at Westcott when I was climbing up the side of that building.
God, I wish I was young again.
Did you do that when you were young?
Yeah.
Would you have done that?
Yeah. But there's more weight to come down now.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. And it's also top heavy now. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I'm weighed down by my massive balls, aren't I?
Is this what you mean, Jamie, about the ins and outs?
Yes, yeah. So this is like the one we saw, the ones with, and Spanho as well. But it's like, it's almost like a really bad maze. Something that's been designed for the likes of Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles. Just get in there and bounce around the walls for a few minutes and go, that's an amazing maze, man. Oh wow, man, I had 6 hours of fun. But
I'll have to dig out the comment on YouTube and see if
I think it was something to do with fuel.
I'm sure he said it was fuel.
But yeah.
I'll get a photo.
But then underneath here is the other end of that underground section. But the thing is, the interesting thing is that it's got proper lintels and things in between the chambers, hasn't it? which is strange.
Could
There's
it
a-
be in an army exercise thing?
Maybe.
You know, like
I don't know, because they wouldn't have come in this hole.
fill it with gas and try and crawl through it with gas masks and stuff.
I don't think so.
Like training ground.
Well, no, this hole wouldn't have been here anyway.
No,
It'd
this-
be at the other end, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that hole shouldn't have been there either. They're just sort of fallen in, haven't they? If you know, put it down there in the comments. We don't know. We're just guessing. But yeah, it seems very strange to have a sort of a 2-foot void underneath this great big platform. Neil thinks it might have been like a training thing for some of the soldiers and
It
the
is.
RAF boys.
Number 13 Operational Training Unit. Moved
Yeah.
to Finmere.
Yeah, but operational training is about how to fight fly the Wellington bombers.
Right.
That's what the OTU was.
Yeah, bringing them Bristol Blenheim Mk1.
Just your friend, is it?
So yeah, we don't know. We don't know. If you do know, put it down there in the comments. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. So there it is. There's the hole. So we're trying to work out why this underground section is here. Neil has got a very valid sort of point, but this might have been access into some kind of underground training or something. But it
yeah,
does.
you'd get in there.
Yeah, I mean it's a manhole, isn't it?
Full of the rubbish and stuff.
But it's I can't see that but you can see that there was something else here. I've already had a quick look at this earlier. Look, it's almost the same on top of it, isn't it? And it's all just collapsed. And this will collapse one day, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and there you go. Look over here. It has collapsed. Oh, okay. Let's have a look round that side then.
Right.
So, it's not collapsed that way, has it? No, but it has collapsed this way. Yes, yeah, look. Yeah, I mean, that wall looks like it's falling out. You what, mate?
Still got the cladding on it on that side.
Right, okay. What's he talking about cladding? Oh, right, yeah, okay. Plaster. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like he says, there's like a plaster on there, isn't there?
Curtain.
No, this is the wall.
I was looking at that. It looks.
No,
there was
this
a
is
bit-
the wall.
It looks like wood. It's concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where Jamie's foot is. That's
Yeah,
where
there's
that
no
is.
entrances into it. There's no actual entrances into it there. But there is just over there, Perps, there is a manhole.
Looks like it's.
The same thing and higher up. Yeah.
Maybe
But-
that was the entrance, mate.
There is
I
a
reckon this is training.
there's a manhole there.
Oh yeah.
So
There's a way in. See, drop a couple of smoke grenades in there. Go on, boys, get yourself out of that. I've got a funny feeling, but it's the way that-
I think these boys have played too many games on their computers, personally. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing as well. I can't imagine that the military would just have these little things hidden deep in the woods where they just shove a load of soldiers underneath. But they might be right. So we're back at it now. You see. See, that is not designed to be open. That is just open. That's falling in. There was a building on top of it. You can see where this was probably holding just a prefabricated building. And then that's us looking back in there. This is probably one of the more interesting sort of places, things that we've seen, because we don't know. And that goes on as far as my torchlight can actually shine. And it goes all the way, all the way past that tower. Interesting. So yeah, comment down below if you know. Interesting stuff, isn't it, that? Right, should we carry on? So we're following a little public footpath out of the woodland here, but you can imagine when it was an active military base. I don't know if you can make out the water tower up there where we were a minute ago, and there'd have been buildings all the way over there and things, and it would have been noisy as well. You hear how quiet we are. You know, obviously there's a bit of natter in between us, but yeah. Anyway, we're following this way because we're hoping to get to another part of it. And Neil thinks we might be going in the right direction. Anyway, let's continue onwards. We've just found this other bridge here. And what we're actually seeing is that this bridge is actually being, the water is finding its own way around here now, and it will eventually just completely go out of use. Where are we going? Are we continuing through that way? We're going to go around the edge of the field. Right, we're going around the edge of this very strange field. See you, Ben, bye.
Yeah.
So we've just sort of come back out onto the road, and just literally by the road, just by the road, as you'll see them all crossing over here, there's another Stanton shelter there, but then there's also a concrete building. Okay. Made a big old meal out of that, didn't they? Just step over it, man. That's a very strange looking shelter, mate. Oh no, it's not. That is the same as they always are, isn't it? It's just the angle I'm seeing it at. Yeah. Big piece of metal there, though. This. What is that? Yes, it's a ladder, isn't it? But yeah, look at the building there. Yeah, it's a ladder to nowhere. And again, another shelter. We've seen thousands of these now. I will have a look, because you never know, there might be something in here. Probably a farmer with a gun. Oh, this one steps down quite a bit though. There you go. Hello. Yeah, let me get my torch. I know we've seen thousands of these, but yeah. Yeah, look at this one. So they are all quite different. They are all quite different, but all exactly the same as well. So this one's got this little antechamber, like these little side bits.
That answers your question.
Don't know what they're for. Maybe that was a toilet.
In the other ones, these were taken out.
Yes, they were. But maybe these were toilets.
That top bit here, this. Remember, bud?
Yeah.
We were asking what that would have been for. The other one's just come out.
But I think these might have been toilets.
Oh, there's loads of little bugs taking photographs of me. Look on them.
There
Yeah, have a look. See all the little sparkles on the wall. Little bugs taking photographs.
you go, look. So yeah, we've seen 1,000 of these, so, but they're all interesting. Yeah, boring. Thin it. And so what we got over here then? Is that another shelter? Is that another shelter? Here we go, look at this. Don't know what this was. Very small little office room, some description. The windows are all gone. The roof's gone, obviously. Interesting. Interesting. And then they had a little chamber next to it, look.
Another bunker.
Shelter. So yeah, a little thing there. I think we are being a little bit naughty. I can see the car actually over there. Yeah, I have to draw attention to yourself. And again, another one of the shelters. We'll have a quick look. Steps going down. Yeah. Oh, that one's quite intact as well at the back. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I think these are toilets. I've not seen this before when we've looked at them in other places, but this might have just been a little bit, you put a bucket in there if you were hiding under the ground here. So yeah, let's just carry on and we'll see what we see. So the beauty of these kind of places is obviously now they're sort of abandoned and they're going back to nature, but as they go back into sort of full nature, you get some beautiful little plants that start to come through before anything else. And these beautiful little things will be primroses soon. And the whole plant is edible. You can eat the roots, you can eat the leaves, you can eat the flowers. So if you were stuck out here in the woods, that would be a good little nutrition choice for you. But yeah, we're just waiting for one of the party who stopped to probably, don't know, it sounded like he was unloading himself then, didn't he? And yeah, then we'll...
He's coming. Just see him.
Can you see him? We're waiting for purple. It looks like there is a building here, we think, maybe, or is it just a tree over? Okay, yeah, there's something here. But there is also... Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, so yeah, and then you've got concrete blocks over there as well. Okay, oh, a little mousey mouse. You see him? Where he gone? He's gone home. So what's under there then? Lift that up, Ben. This might be farming stuff.
This.
Yeah, see if you can lift it, mate. Rotting souls of... Oh, nothing. Okay. Huh. They were thinking it's a vent or something. But yeah. But we are on a platform again, aren't we?
There's an entrance to something that you see the light.
Yeah. Yeah, very good point there. And the thing is, the airsoft probably are using some of the old buildings, aren't they?
That's what a lot of them do.
Yeah. Yep. So, but there is these big concrete blocks as well, which is interesting. I mean, as interesting as a concrete block can be, but there is a concrete block there, which must have been something. Ah, there's a building there. There's definitely a building there, isn't there? There's a building right there. Are we going back this way? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cars parked here, aren't there? This isn't where we're parked. What is that? It's almost like a loading platform, isn't it? It could be a pit, an old pit, where they would have reversed the lorries and trucks on there, and then they'd have been able to work underneath them, look. I think that's what that probably is. Yes, that's probably what that is, look. So you'd reverse your truck on here, and then you'd be able to work underneath it. That's quite an interesting little thing. Don't see these very often. So you can imagine you've got your truck above your head now. Let me turn the camera around. You imagine you've got the truck come up this ramp here, and it's over your head now, and you can work on it. And then you've got these two platforms either side to actually do the work, enable you to get the work done. Oh, there's another building there. We just walked away from it. There's something there. But yeah, this is a ramp for fixing trucks. You just reverse your vehicle up onto there and... I mean, you could do that with your car now, couldn't you? If you ever need to do an oil change, just come down here, mate. Is this another one of them mazes? Yeah. It's a maze that would keep, what do you call it? Ray Charles amused for hours, isn't it? Yeah, man, that was the best maze of my life. I was in there for 6 hours. I just kept hitting into corners, man. Never. Eventually, I found my way back out. Yeah, it is. So we think this has got something to do with fuel. When one of Purple's videos, in the comments, somebody came through and said something about fuel. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But this reminds me so much of it, Jamie.
Yes, it's very similar, isn't it? Yeah, very similar. But that's a different bomber command over there, wasn't it? This is all the OTU Bicester group, isn't it, over here?
I don't know anything about that.
Yes, and so over there, that's all your USAF, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is all. Yeah, this was all British OTUs. Yeah. Yeah. There've obviously been some. What do you call it? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I bet you looked at that, didn't you? Yeah. Neil's got one of these.
In my head
Yeah. Well, we'll come back later and nick his wheels. So this is what's actually. Oh, it's paintball. Actually, it's paintball, not. Yeah, it's paintball, not airsoft. So that is the entrance to that up there. But there is loads of stuff anyway, isn't there? Even if we don't have to.
I don't think we even start that way.
No, exactly. There's plenty up here, isn't there? And so yeah, we keep seeing these, and I'm sure somebody will come through in one of the videos and say this is what they are. So if you know what they are, just comment down below. Thank you very much. I'm not going to film them all because there's lots and lots of them. But again, it is just one of those sort of maze type things. It does say shooting in process up here. Yeah, this looks like somewhere where you might actually find people with paintball guns. Hello, videographers. So yeah, look, and then you've got this hole through. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna. If you know what they are, put it down in the comments. So just up here, and we're not going to go too much further because they're doing airsoft up here, not airsoft, paintballing, and obviously they've got their glasses and all those kind of things on, and their safety stuff, but we haven't, and I don't fancy getting shot today. Today's not a good day to get shot. So just over here we can see the more of those fuel type storage things, but there is definitely what used to be a building here, I'd imagine. Maybe like the office block that dealt with the fuel storage. But again, another one of the fuel stores over there. And then over here, which I don't think is military, but there's some stuff. What is that? Wow. Wow. What was that then? Look at that. It's like an amphibious craft almost, isn't it?
That's been like Boston Main, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's actually... Yeah, it's made out of wood. It's made out of wood, look. Yeah, but the thing is, no, this part of it's made out of wood, but this is all actually
It's just like
a prop.
big prop, yeah.
But this is, I mean, it's got a starter motor and a motor on the back.
Oh, so maybe it's the original frame and then they've just built one.
Yeah, yeah. There's an electric motor on the back to drive it, so it might have just been for moving the air softers in and out.
Maybe. Yeah, and yeah.
You know, that's part of the... Because that's a big old motor. That's a big motor there. And a gearbox under there. Look, that's...
Oh yeah, no, it would have moved. That's what these wheels are about.
Yeah, but it's...
These are faults. These tracks inside are faults.
Yeah, because there's the tyres on the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Oh, it's like a parade vehicle.
I think it's just probably just for moving... I don't know, mate.
Yeah, it's for show.
Don't know.
This is like doing a demonstration or something.
What do you reckon? What do you think? Interesting, isn't it? It does look like the top end of a bus, but I think that's just been fiberglassed over the top. Isn't it? I think that's just fiberglass, isn't it? It's, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. A little steering wheel there as well. So yeah, the tracks on the outside are definitely decorative, and it's just driven by that electric motor at the back. It's actually got a what do you call it? A rear diff. That's a differential at the back, but that is off an older vehicle. But they're using this differential round here, but I don't think it's actually doing anything. So which wheels is this driving then? You know me, I like my gears and things. It is driving those wheels, isn't it? It's driving that then drives that up there. See, the belt continues up there. So, but right underneath you, Ben.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, very interesting. So this differential here is completely defunct. It's not doing anything because it's all controlled by electrics rather than mechanics. Interesting.
So the electric would probably just powering these to make them look like they do something.
No, the electrics is the motor. That's what was powering this.
Picture of
Yeah, that's really
that
interesting,
little
isn't it? That is.
Got the guy with the
So we kind of come to a consensus that we think it's probably part of the airsoft and the paintballing. But you can see that this steering wheel feeds down to this steering rack underneath here. But there's not much room for manoeuvre with those wheels. I wonder what vehicle it was originally.
Well, I think that's what it's designed off of. It's got the same shape as one.
on the turret.
Yeah.
Sherman, isn't it?
Anyway, yeah, we're all pretty amazed. Anyway, we're going to go back to the car because I need to go and do a poo. Right, just stopped at the services for a coffee and a poo, and now we're actually on the runway of RAF Finmere. We were just over there at that tree line in the back, and we're going to go and see if we can find the what remains of the control tower for the airfield. So that road over there, as you can see, the traffic that's moving over there, actually. That's the A423?
A421.
A421.
Heading towards Milton Keynes.
Okay, and then
Buckingham first, and then Milton Keynes.
Buckingham, Milton Keynes, onto Bedford, and then into Cambridge. But that actually follows the line of the runway. I don't know whether the road was... Is it a relatively new road?
It is, so they actually cut through part of the runway. There was
Yes.
parts of the runway on the other side of the road.
Right, okay. Did you hear that? Anyway, Neil's here. I don't know if I've actually said that on this video. I've had so many disasters trying to film and things today, so I don't know what I've filmed, and when I get it all put together later on, it'll just look... Did you just fart?
No, that was a stone. Under my feet.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there, Neil's here, Purple's here, and my son Ben's here. I'm sure we've done that bit, but whether I filmed it or not, I don't know. But you can see the actual runway here now really, really clearly. It just goes on and on and on up there, look. And it's actually a concrete runway as well, not like a graph. Like a lot of them back in the day, they were grass fields, but this was concrete, look. Woo! That's a big old expanse of concrete, isn't it? Okay, so apparently this is what remains of the control tower. And so the runway's over there. And yeah, this would have been looking at the bombers as they went off. Did you say they were Bristols coming off here? Lovely pair of Bristols flew off here. Blenheims. Blenheim Palace. Why didn't we just walk across that field? It's just a field, isn't it?
I don't know, Father.
Father. Don't rightly know. So there's this great big refrigerated trailer here for some reason that's been dumped here a long time ago.
That's where they get the steak bakes and those rolls, isn't it?
Yeah, it's where the Euro garages are storing their food, isn't it?
Straight out of the fridge.
Oh wow. Okay.
Very good.
It does look like they've. Wow.
Okay.
It's it's in a bit of disrepair, isn't it? This looks like we might be able to get in around here. So. Oop. Here we go then. This is the control tower. Well, was the control tower. Little offices and things down here. Wow. Obviously the kids get in. There is some corner. Yeah, that is going to fall down, isn't it? But the main point of the control tower is that you can see from the top. And there are stairs here. So, oh, they're not really connected very well. I don't know if you can see the daylight through there. But we're now, oh crikey, look at this crack here. Wow, wow. So yeah, so that is the runway. That's where the runway was. But there must have been another way up. You've got to be careful, as you can see. That's downstairs. But there must have been a way to get onto the top of this, mustn't there? Surely. There must have been a way onto the top of it, mustn't there?
There's a doorway here, look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Ben's found a doorway that's now been well bricked up. Oh, is it? Is that a doorway? No, that's a window that's been bricked up.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I don't know.
Why have they bricked up the windows? Yeah, no, that looks more like a door, doesn't it? But you must have been able to get up on the roof of this. You would think, wouldn't you? Watch out for the holes. Yeah. Anyway.
Unless there's a ladder on the outside somewhere.
They wouldn't have a ladder. It's a day-to-day thing, isn't it? Getting up and down there. You wouldn't just have a ladder, would you? But yeah, you can see it's beginning to fall to pieces quite a lot now. Won't be here for much longer. The brickwork is really beginning to show. Well, it would have been built, what, 1942, somewhere around there, 1941, 1942? And it sort of stood up to the ravages of time. But it's definitely showing signs of age now. A bit like me, to be fair. But this is older than me, and it's in better condition. You can see the way there was obviously something across here as well. I did see that, yeah. And there is, like I said earlier, the runway would have been out there. You can see a lot of this is actually fell down there now as well. Yeah, and there's a little platform just there, look. What is that? Yeah, so maybe there was some kind of steps going up here or something. Yeah. Right then, that is that. RAF Finmere, that's another one off the list, like Purple's just said. We might find some other bits and pieces around here, I don't know. But that's pretty much us for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one, all that kind of stuff. Comment, do whatever you want, I don't care. And goodbye from me, goodbye from him, and goodbye from him as well. Bye-bye.